Hey y'all, this is Leah with the Southern Cleaning Wife. Thank y'all so much for stopping by today. Today's just going to be a little bit of a day in the life. As you see here, my kids are eating. This is breakfast time, and we're about to get school going. And there's tons to do today, so hopefully y'all can stick around to see kind of what goes on. Let's get to it. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is give the dog a bath. She was really dirty from the night before. She ended up messing up her little crate that she stayed in, and so now I have to give her a bath, and so that's the first thing we're going to tackle. Just finished feeding the baby, put him down, and I am cleaning up the table, getting it ready for school, and then we are going to start doing school with the oldest. So let's continue doing what I'm doing. Tell me about it. Yes. Wait. I love you. Alright, I'm back. Yep. It's going to get kind of loud probably, so I'll try to just mute out all this noise. I'm probably just going to sit down and write down everything I need to do because there's so much to do and my mind is spinning. So I'm just going to sit down, write down what I need to do, and then just organize it. I guess the list after I write it down, organize what I should do first, and then see what we can get done today in this video. As you will notice here, I am just writing down what comes to my mind first, and I'm not writing in any particular order whatsoever because my brain does not work in order. And then once I write everything out, I will write it in an order that I wish to try to accomplish it so I can stay on track to do it. And that's why there's two lists. One list is my brain writing everything as fast as I can down, and the other list is me trying to organize it in the way that it should sort of kind of get done today. So that explains that. This is the bottom of the dog crate that Pepper had messed up. I had already washed all the nasty stuff off of it. I didn't figure everybody wanted to see all that, so I just went ahead and washed that off, and I am out in my backyard trying to scrub it down with this disinfectant to try to get it where she will use the restroom back on it again. And I have to actually do each little crate thing here because it got between the crates also, and so just getting it all nice and clean so that way everything will be clean and I won't stink up the house. So my brain jumps and jumps and jumps, and I seen how dirty the floor was, and I just vacuumed it, and I knew I had to take the chance to at least try to clean a spot of the floor up at once. And so what I am using is vinegar, baking soda, and hydrogen peroxide. And as you'll see here how I inquire the vinegar, how I do that. I don't just do it right off the top right at first, because that would be very painful to my hands. So I just kind of pour it on the rug to get the baking soda out of the rug, and it really helped as far as getting it clean and making it look better. And I only have a spot cleaner, I don't have a full vacuum, so I can only do a spot at a time. So I just take a little chunk every so often and try to get it all done. Eventually I am going to get that whole floor done, and it will be wonderful, but I just have to do it slowly too. If I did it all at one time, I'm pretty sure the kids would be wet all day. So just doing a spot at a time, it also reduces them being wet all the time. Alright, I'm just going to be cleaning this floor for a little bit. It is going to take a while to get it done, and I will pick y'all back up when I am doing something different, or as I do something different as the time goes by. Alright, let me show you real quick what I've got to get done. Over here is how much I've already got done, how dirty and icky that floor is. And it goes to this line up here is the fill mark. So I got a little bit more still to do, but let me show you what it looks like. Over here to the left is going to be how dirty it is, and to the right is how clean it is. And you can just see the difference. It is working ever so slowly. I'm getting it done. And so this is me trying to empty this dishwasher out. I try to get this done before lunch anyway. That's like my deadline, to get it emptied and filled back up so I can press that start button and get it washing again. This was a Monday, and so all of those dishes were piled up from the weekend and needed to get cleaned and get done. And so I was doing that, but a lot of times, like every day being a mom, you never know how much your kids are going to need you. And so you may not get it all done, and that is okay. Your kids need you. That is more valuable than getting the dishes done. But just here, I did get this done, which is great. Making some grilled cheese for the kids, and it's just your basic grilled cheese. There's nothing too fancy about these. It's just cheese melted on bread on the stovetop like that. I do put butter on the outside of the bread to make it easier, but that's about the extent that I do there. Nothing too fancy, and I'll get that done. I'm cleaning up this from lunch because we ate, and then I'm getting everything ready back with school. We take all that stuff and we put on the dryer or the washing machine while we're eating, and then I pull it all back out, and I'm getting everything ready with reading with books. Sometimes I'll do this earlier in the morning, and sometimes I'll do this after we eat, and I'll just read with my daughter. She is in first grade, and so that is what we'll do here.
Search. Scratching for food and the backyard. Our barnyard. She found a grain of wheat and called her to her sleepy friends. Little red hen.
Alright, so typically reading will take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. It just depends on the day. She is doing so well with the reading, and a lot of times I'll get her to repeat some of these words as she does them, and she gets better each and every time. We are doing the Abeka curriculum, for those who are curious. It is a little bit more advanced than what I typically think of school as, but that is okay, and she is doing fair with it. And I'm thinking about actually doing another homeschool next year. Does anybody have any suggestions? I like to try to keep my doors open and keep it all going at the same time. Alright. It is a few hours later. It is time for supper. This is great. This night I did tacos, and I make my tortillas, and what I did is 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening, and I mix it together kind of like you would do a pastry, and then I put about half a cup of water into it, and it makes like a really firm dough. That's what you're going to want, like bread, and then you will take it and roll it out and have some nice tortillas, and you put it onto a hot cast iron or hot pan, whatever you may have, and you get that going. I just grilled up some onions and then I grabbed some steakies and I did that. And that is the type of tacos that we had that night. And I had some salad along with sour cream and some salsa, and that's what we ended up eating. Simple, easy, and delicious. That's all I'm going to be filming today, because all that's pretty much left is eating and getting the kids ready for bed. So I hope this video was fun to watch.